Hey y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. I'm sitting here in my grow space, early morning, trying to get awake to do the weekend walk around today. And just watching, I haven't hung my Vandas up yet, so I'm just watching how this oscillating fan just really kind of mimics nature, you know, as if a breeze is blowing across my orchids. I have one more light to come on, which it's not timed exactly with the rest of them, but the timer's under the table, so yeah, so I can get my husband to get under there and change it for me. It can just come on when it's good and ready. That's what I was trying to do. Michael McCarthy had actually, me and him talked about getting the smart switches, and I tried, but I couldn't get them to connect to my internet for some reason. I tried and tried and tried, and I did some support things to try to get them to connect, and didn't work. But I'm sitting over here just really admiring my collection before I start the weekend walk around. And I just thought, you know, I'm like, maybe my viewers would appreciate that this is my view from my chair, you know? It's just, sometimes it's just so peaceful and just so nice to just sit here and be like, look at everything, you know, you got blooms and blooms and blooms, and just to think about these plants and where they come from and where they've been, and now they're here, and it's just kind of one of those aha quiet morning things that you start thinking about early in the day, I guess, as you're waking up. So, used to be, I remember I would sit here and be like, man, it's just a sea of green. There ain't nothing in bloom. Well, the more you get, you wind up having something, somewhere, at all times, in bloom, without fail. So, definitely, the more you have, you'll have something in bloom. Not saying, you know, as orchid junkies, we should go bye. I think we all are guilty of that. I really do. But I just want to share this with y'all, and like I said, I'm going to get ready to go do the weekend walk around so we can all take a closer look at these buds and blooms and spikes. So hang on, y'all. Be right back. Okay, y'all, we started out a little different today. I was just sitting in the grow room, totally enjoying the day and how nice everything was back there in the grow space, and I thought, you know, my viewers just might enjoy that. I know I sure did. But out here you can see spike on the Andrea West, still doing good. It was kind of sulking the other day. We got pretty hot, and I don't have my air conditioner yet. I need to go get one, and it was sulking pretty bad, and I was afraid that, you know, higher temperatures, you wind up losing these blooms. They don't last very long, not at all. So, but the scent out here, like I said, I'm still having a scent off. I moved that one over a little bit compared to the Maui Mist because they were really competing for scent. I mean, really strong. So, I don't know. Vexillary is still standing. The growth, the new growth, of course, you can see it's dead and shriveled up in there. So, I don't know. The main one single bulb is still standing, so I guess we'll see. the Masdevallia is still putting out, you know, little tiny growths. So I'm still just trying with that one. So we shall see. Of course, again, like I said, the Maui Mist, Golden Gate Maui Mist is, it's still out and doing great and smells fantastic. Such pretty blooms. And basically everybody else is doing really good across through here. Hopefully this new spike on Rose Glow will bloom out, or so I'll get a spike soon or something. So far it's not really showing any signs of anything. So hang on and we will go to the grow space. Alright y'all, we are back. Here we are under the Mars Hydro, and basically the blooms going on here are the Sagarak Wax Silk Ball. Now I said I'm gonna say this right. I should have known better. I'll tell you, I just can't win. Anyways, not fully open, but she's the highlight over here today. Beautiful. But sadly, you can see the Purpurata is fading. My beautiful girl's fading. But up here, if this vandal will let me get in there and look, hang on. This one here is wanting to steal the spotlight. This is my big pride and joy here. Alright, get out of my way. Beautiful Vanda Supatra Delight. The very first Vanda I have ever bloomed. Ever. That one there is just opening. My very first ever blooming big Vanda. So, woohoo! Tell me I'm not happy. Tell me I'm not slap happy. Alright, let me put my big pink girl back. Yeah, just amazing that I saved that Vanda. She had 4 leaves at the bottom and no roots. And I saved her. That was my one from my husband and mine's honeymoon in Florida. Brought it back from nothing. Now, funny, I said I wasn't sure how much longer this Golden Elf spikes were going to last. I'd say they are toast now. It is so funny. Each spike on the 4 spikes has one single last bloom on it and no other buds. So I would say this is its final descent. 4 single 4 single blooms. I really hate to see it go, but she is definitely got bunches of new growths coming. So there's going to be plenty more to see the next time around, I would say. It's just such a fantastic little plant, and she really did great this time. Really. Love the smell and love the color. I mean, she's just fantastic. And I do believe that's it for this side of the table. So hang on and we'll hit the Phalaenopsis table. Alright, I am back. It's cold here today. It is gonna be a high of 67. You know, it was like 90 yesterday. No, it was like 89 yesterday. This weather, I'm telling you, just can't make up its mind. I was freezing to death outside feeding Miss Fluffy Eyes, and so she could go feed her babies. And had a couple hawks come in, so I had to take care of that. And I love it because my my bestie Maxine, she said, "You're mad." I'm like, "Hey, when it comes to my birds, I'm mad. You're darn tootin'." I'm mad. You hawks, get out of here. So, I don't know where they're at. They're over on the other side of the garage today. They're in the big pine tree that's left. They're in the bush or the big pine tree behind my garage. Because she comes and eats and she flies over behind my garage. So, she's over there somewhere. My Mother's Day present to myself, still open. Looking good, looking good. So pretty. Everybody else over here is still just growing. Nothing much else has changed over here. This is the one, if anybody saw Michael's post, this is my Stobartiana, Amabilis crossed with Stobartiana, and I forget it. He said it's got a registered name or something, I guess. And his was all full of roots and everything, like just a big root mass. And now look at mine. I was tickled to death to get a leaf, Michael. And yours is just like, your mass of roots is bigger than your plant, for crying out loud. So, the Kiki on my Beautiful Smiles is doing great. The buds here are still out on the Aphon Green Batman. Look at them little freckles. Look at them pretty little freckles. And Scooter Poot around here. I swore I was going to get Amabilis clean, and I didn't. The blooms are still out on the... This is Amabilis. Why did I say Amabilis? The Odorion. Yeah. This is the Amabilis. I said I was going to clean the leaves on the Odorion. It's still out. And there she is. My pride and joy gift from Justin. Justin's Orchids and More. Thank you, Justin. I don't know what is on. Oh, algae. So I don't know what is on my fingers. Imagine that. Algae. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love the color of that one. I told him, I was like, you ever get a Kiki off of that? Which, I don't know if I can show you the Kikis. So just turn this way. Focus, guys. There's the one basil Kiki. You can see it down there. And the other one, I'm going to have to turn that one around. The other Kiki on the end here is right there. Looking good, looking good. Alright, hang on and we will go to the end of the table. Alrighty, we are over here on this end of the table. I don't know if we can see. Let's see, Poetry Delight from this side a little bit. Zoom in, maybe. I was reaching as far as I could reach. These vandas all hang around the light so that I can give them the best light. Okay, Hoya, get out of my way. Everybody over here is doing good. Nothing else going on. Elmhurst Green starting to go over, sadly, so she won't be around too much longer. I think you guys saw third bloom open on the Francis Fox. The other spike way up there has definitely, see, one on the bottom, one on the top, there's like one in the between. It might have at least 3 too. Thank you, Daryl. This is Bulbophyllum Mean Poison Raspberry, or Mean Raspberry Poison. I can't remember which way it was. But yes, look, I can reach it now. Look at all those new growths. Look at all of them. It is doing really good. Really, so far so good. Back here, sadly, the Cornelia Calpulana blooms are done. Done, but I had a surprise while watering. It's only one. I thought it was two. It was just coming out though. And I was like, girlfriend, you just ain't stopping. And this is a whole brand new growth too, so it just wouldn't surprise me if I wouldn't get another one out of there. But she really should be, it feels thick. It really shouldn't be doing that right now. So, I don't know. But everybody else over here just growing, growing, growing. Nothing else really going on to report. Swing up here, zoom out. Volcano Trick still looking its fantastic self. I love the smell of her, you guys. Like, seriously, she is a really easy to grow Cattleya. She blooms once she's bloom size and she blooms like, I mean, that's what, the third spike on her this year. I had two to begin with, and then this one. I mean, just a phenomenal plant. She is really big. I did up pot her into a 10-inch pot though, so the variegated Sogo Vivian still going strong. The little zebra pyloric is still opening buds and still looking good. Those little funky-eyed blooms. I turned Sabrina around because we're gonna have two buds blooms over here. If this one, hopefully, will stay out long enough. I was gonna tell you, Michael. Honestly, this is the best purchase we ever did. I think. Look at that. I mean, just phenomenal. She's just beautiful. I think my dogs are barking. Hang on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Must have been going mad because they weren't barking. I wasn't expecting any visitors anyway. I was showing Patrick. This is my Sweet Memories. Phalaenopsis Sweet Memories from High Desert Orchids. Getting some really good size on her. Really doing great. This shelf down here, the Juicy Fruit, Miltonia Juicy Fruit, is still doing pretty good, looking good. I switched her around so that we could, you know, have a better chance at looking at the buds. This bud over here, blooms rather, this one over here is starting to open. These are starting to go over. These are, I didn't get a chance to look and see how long they've been out, but it didn't seem like they were out that long, honestly. So I don't know what's going on. But this spike's still full up, and maybe it has been a little while, and I'm just thinking it hasn't, but they usually stay in bloom 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. So maybe it has been a month. Anyways, Tasco Jasper, just look at that. Oh, her second spike. Her other spike here, I thought at first, like, see the buds are falling off of it too, but I thought it was almost done, but nope. It's still progressing, so that spike is far from over too. So I don't know. And please don't yell at me, but the Acidensis Stanhopea is still sitting right here. Looking really good though. I mean, she's really filling out this basket very nicely. Nothing else going on down there still too. Everybody just growing. Growing. Let's see, let's go up here. I'm still mad at you. Maxillaria tendifolia. It's such a brat plant, I'm telling you. The Eldorados, Catlett Eldorados, 2 new growths, doing great. This is the new growth on my Hero Julie Splash. That is the other one there, the 2 leaves right there, looking good. The Jumbo Grace still growing big and tall. The bud on Hannah Papal. Come on, baby. I want to see you. The Northern Snowflake. Catlett, what is it? Catlett, I don't know. Some call it Catlett, some call it Collier Thorn something. I don't know. I don't know. It is not at all. Yeah. Something I can pronounce, but still got 4 spikes. Actually, I think it's got 3 over here and 2 on the other side. So they're still open and doing good. And it's so funny. My wall is fake painted block. Glenn said, I thought your collection was in a basement. I was like, no, I painted that block. It's my spare bedroom. He's so cute. Everybody just growing. Nothing else going on up there. Down here, the catasetums are all doing good. I did water a few of them last week. A few of these ones that are huge and got really massive roots. And they're definitely responding. The bulbs have perked up and they have put on a lot more growth. This guy is not going to be able to stay here much longer at all. It's already touching the light. So they're responding quite well to being fed already. Imagine that. But everybody up here doing good. They're all, there's some, these ones here will not be watered for quite some time yet. But everybody else is looking great. Really, really responding. I watered the Catasandras, and look at how much that bigger one, well, they both shot up after being watered and fertilized. So, of course, like I said, they had roots clear to the bottom of the cup and roots all around the cup. So they were ready. It was just time. The bulbs were starting to shrivel. Now the bulbs are back to fat and sassy. And look at this little fat bulb. It's looking really good. So they're definitely ready to go. Down here, these guys are showing some coloration, but they're still small yet. Still got ants. This one must be sweet. I'm telling you. I don't know. This bud's not completely went over yet, but it's going, sadly. This one was really out for a while, looking really great. Let me zoom back out a little bit. Still watching on this nice new growth on Vineyard Blue. But basically down there, everybody's just growing. And of course, the lower shelf, the violets, still just bloom, 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 and everybody's looking great. So hang on, and we shall head on over to the other side of the room. Okay, stop off at the table, and there is the purple happiness. I had to go back and get the pot she's in, because she's so top heavy. You have to have something heavy to stabilize her to, she's growing that big long spike out there, and yeah, she's just really, really top heavy. But like I said, very, very big, beautiful blooms. Also, I noticed, let's swing her to the side. Also noticed my Polar Fire's coming back into bloom, and she actually has 2 more spikies there and there. So we got some more coming up. Now, for Nocturnum back there, we got another bud forming. I think I'm going to kind of just leave her set here for now, see how she does. I know this, if I can get around to it there, I know it is building a spike with a, I don't know if it's going to do a bloom yet or not, but it's definitely spiking out the top of that new growth. So, but yeah, I'm going to leave her hang there and see how things progress. Alright, let's zoom out. Woo! Hang on, guys. Go over here. I'm not getting up on a ladder today, y'all. I'm sorry. Nothing really is going on. Everybody's just growing. That big behemoth back there, that's one of the other Ruby Hawaiian Paradises that I took the small one outside and burned it. That's why I said I don't grow outside. I'm really aggravated over that situation. But the nice new big huge growth on my Psychopsis, and she's actually starting another. There's a small one at the base, so my Psychopsis is looking quite happy. My Purple Rata there, I need to get her out of that cup and repot her. She is taking over that cup. That growth right there actually hit the side of the cup and came out. So if you can see it, you can tell. Yeah, see it came out and hit the side of the cup. So hang on, zoom back out. Yeah, I think it's time for her to get a new home, a bigger home. Now, I had told you guys last week the spike on this Phalaena was dying. Well, figured out why. She's making 1, 2 more. But it's kind of funny, 2 dies and she's making 2 more. See that one right there, and that one right there. You see that one's dead and this big long one's died. So I don't know, guess we shall see. But she aborted 2 and is making 2 new ones. So my punk wench here is, let's see if I can zoom in here. I mean, the roots, I mean, look at them. Every week I show you guys. The roots are moving. The roots are growing. The roots are looking great. I mean, look at that one. It's crawled clear out from underneath of the coconut husk. Where, oh, where is my growth? Or my leaf? Where, oh, where can you be? Please. Anyways. Over here, my cutesy little Phalaenopsis Deliciosa. Look at them little bitty baby blooms. Look, buds. Not blooms, buds. Look at them little bitty baby buds. Let's see if I can. Just look how, minus my wrinkles. Good God, I'm getting old. Look at them little bitty baby. Focus, will ya? Look at them little baby blooms, buds. So, I'm gonna go see my Phal Deliciosa. Woohoo! These guys, basically, everybody's still growing. 2 buds still out on mini mark, but got 2 more coming. Yay! Still, let's see if I can zoom in on she's growing a new leaf. Those growths, let's see if I can get back to them a little bit more. those growths are progressing. I'm still not 100% sure what they are. I don't know if they are spikes or branches. So, but they're definitely progressing, looking really good. The big showstopper over here this week, she's back in all her glory. Look how fantastic that is, you guys. Green Dragon. I love this plant. As soon as she gets done blooming, I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add some coconut husk fibers to her mount, and little spots right in the lip. If I can quit shaking. I don't know why I'm shaky. Hold still. That didn't work so well. It's kind of one of them days. It always wants to focus on what's behind instead of what's in front. Anyways, such a cutie patootie. I really, really adore that one. That one's one of my favorite little minis. Leptodes unicolor. Look how cool. Those are so pretty. Oh yeah, you know what? You guys, it does have a fragrance. I'll be darned. I thought they said, I thought somebody said unicolor didn't have fragrance. That bicolor did. This smells like sweet vanilla. That is really sweet. Huh. And a bud to come. And if I could show you, 2 blooms open and a bud to come. I can smell a sweet vanilla on that. I really can. The pings are really putting out the flowers. They're loving life. The Arizonas, they're going over. I do have one new bloom open over there. I'll try to see if I can get to and show you. Harriella dropped the 2 blooms on that side, but she's got one there, and her cousin's got one right beside of her. So those are to come. Basically, that's it. Tulipagona Flora still looking good in her home. I'll show you later on in a video a better we talk about them a little bit more because I try to upgrade them. So you move these guys. This is Colorado, which I need to get watered. Let's see if I can zoom in on Arizona. Sorta. She's kind of hidden under that leaf. Alright. So, down here, everybody's about the same. My Lundii still putting out growths, looking good. Everybody back through there growing very nicely. The Lake Hawkeye. Let's see, I'll do it this way. I think that growth is getting bigger. I hope it blooms, I really do. Bill Spot's still out and looking good. Thank you, Justin. Get her back in space. We're going to have an upcoming video on the mounting of Jonesium. I hope I'm saying it right. Because of course you see that new big growth coming out there. It's growing bigger. I need to get it off this mount ASAP. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Basically, put Green Dragon back up there. Basically, that is it, y'all. Of course, these Stanhopias are still over here, still. I hopefully will get them moved later in the week. And, basically, the seedlings, everybody down there is still looking good, doing great. Growing nicely, just like they should. So, with that said, I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all, till we meet again.